Imagine waking up and floating. No gravity. What then? It sounds fun for about 5 seconds, right? Then panic sets in. You're stuck to nothing. The ceiling becomes a launch pad. Your morning coffee? It's a blob dancing around your kitchen. This is Earth without gravity, and it's pure chaos. The force we barely notice, the one that keeps our feet on the ground, is suddenly gone. No more falling apples. No more ocean tides. Without it, Earth becomes a giant spinning amusement park ride gone terribly wrong. Gravity is the invisible tether that binds Earth together. It keeps our planet's atmosphere, oceans, and everything else we know and rely on from drifting off into the cosmos. Without it, our planet would unravel like a ball of yarn in the paws of a playful kitten. Remember playing with magnets as a kid? Gravity is similar, but on a much grander scale. It's the force that pulls all objects with mass towards each other. The more massive an object, the stronger its gravitational pull. Without gravity, everything not physically attached to the Earth would detach. This includes the air we breathe, the water we drink, and even the loose soil beneath our feet. The Earth would transform into a swirling mass of debris, each particle flung into its own chaotic orbit around the sun. Breathing. It's something we do without a second thought. But in a world without gravity, breathing becomes a luxury, a rapidly dwindling resource. As our atmosphere dissolves into space, we are left gasping for air. Our atmosphere is held in place by gravity. Without gravity's firm grip, the air we depend on would simply float away. Picture yourself in a world where every breath becomes a struggle. The oxygen levels plummet, leaving us gasping for air. The once familiar blue sky would darken, transforming into an eerie black canvas dotted with stars. Without this protection, we would be susceptible to severe sunburns within minutes, and the long-term effects on our health would be devastating. The oceans, covering over 70% of Earth's surface, are a testament to the power of gravity. These vast bodies of water are held in place by the invisible force, their tides and currents governed by its pull. But in a world without gravity, the oceans would become unruly beasts, breaking free from their terrestrial bonds. Imagine looking out at the horizon and witnessing the ocean rising. Without gravity to contain it, the ocean would disperse, breaking apart into colossal blobs of water. The aquatic life that calls the ocean home would be thrown into disarray. Fish, whales, dolphins, and countless other creatures would find themselves suspended in these giant water droplets. The coastal cities we've built would be swallowed by the surging seas, lost in a watery abyss. Imagine trying to walk down the street only to find yourself lifted off the ground. In a world without gravity, even the simplest act of walking would become impossible. We'd be at the mercy of every gust of wind, every slight push, drifting aimlessly. Buildings, bridges, cars, everything we rely on for shelter and transportation would be rendered useless. Their structural integrity depends on gravity. Without it, they'd become nothing more than floating hazards. Our bodies too would struggle to adapt. Our muscles, evolved to function in a gravitational field, would atrophy. Our bones, no longer subjected to the constant pull of gravity, would weaken, becoming brittle and prone to fractures. Humans are remarkably adaptable creatures. We've conquered mountains, explored the depths of the ocean, and even ventured into space. But could we survive in a world without gravity? It's a question that pushes the boundaries of our understanding of human resilience. In the short term, we could devise temporary solutions. We could attach ourselves to surfaces, wear weighted suits, or create artificial gravity environments. But these are just band-aids, stopgap measures that can't fully compensate for the absence of such a fundamental force. Long-term survival would require a complete overhaul of our physiology and our way of life. Imagine future generations of humans, born into this gravityless world, perfectly adapted to a life untethered from gravity's pull. Life on Earth is a testament to the power of adaptation. Over billions of years, organisms have evolved to survive in the most extreme environments. But a world without gravity presents a challenge unlike any other. Plants, for example, rely on gravity to guide their roots downward and their stems upward. In a weightless world, they'd grow in all directions, their roots and shoots forming tangled masses. Animals that rely on gravity for movement would face immense challenges. They'd have to adapt, perhaps developing new modes of propulsion. Even microorganisms, the unseen engines of our planet's ecosystems, would be affected. Without gravity's unwavering grip, the Earth's very landscape would undergo a dramatic transformation. Mountains would crumble, their immense weight no longer held in check by gravity. The tectonic plates that make up Earth's crust would drift apart. Volcanoes would erupt with renewed fury, spewing molten lava and ash into the atmosphereless void. Earthquakes would ripple across the planet's surface, their power amplified by the lack of gravitational resistance. The Earth's once familiar features would be reshaped, transformed into an alien landscape. The polar ice caps would melt, adding to the chaotic dance of water droplets in space. The Earth's climate would be thrown into disarray, with no predictable seasons, no familiar weather patterns. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, filled with wonders that challenge our understanding of the cosmos. Black holes warp the fabric of space-time, distant stars explode with unimaginable force, and planets orbit distant suns. And in this vast cosmic tapestry, the absence of gravity on Earth, while catastrophic for us, opens up a realm of intriguing possibilities. Imagine a universe where gravity functions differently, where its effects can be manipulated, harnessed, or even defied. What technologies could we develop? What new frontiers could we explore? But back on our gravity-deprived Earth, the reality is far more grim. Without gravity, the planet we call home would be uninhabitable, a desolate testament to the importance of this fundamental force. The absence of gravity is a stark reminder of the delicate balance that makes life on Earth possible. In the grand cosmic ballet, gravity plays the role of the choreographer, dictating the movements of celestial objects, shaping galaxies, and igniting stars. It's the silent conductor of the universe, the force that holds everything together. Yet, despite its profound influence, gravity is often overlooked, its importance overshadowed by more flashy phenomena. We take it for granted, this invisible force that keeps our feet on the ground, that guides the rain to the earth. We rarely stop to ponder its significance, its role in shaping the universe we inhabit. But in its absence, the true power of gravity becomes painfully clear. A world without gravity is a world in chaos, a world where the laws of nature are upended. Gravity is the unsung hero of our existence, the silent guardian that shapes our world and defines our reality. Scientists have long been fascinated by gravity, delving into its mysteries and trying to understand its nuances. From Newton's apple to Einstein's theory of general relativity, our comprehension of gravity has evolved, revealing the curvature of space-time and the interconnectedness of mass and energy. Black holes, the enigmatic giants of the cosmos, warp space-time to such an extent that not even light can escape their grasp. The discovery of gravitational waves has opened a new window into the universe, allowing us to observe cosmic events that were previously hidden. When neutron stars collide, they send ripples through the fabric of space-time, a testament to the immense power of gravity. Gravity is the architect of planetary systems, ensuring that planets orbit their stars in a delicate balance. It is the sculptor of galaxies, drawing stars and gas into vast spiraling structures. Our very own Milky Way, a majestic spiral galaxy, owes its shape and stability to the relentless pull of gravity. On Earth, gravity influences every aspect of our lives, from the way we move to the way we build our cities. Engineers design structures to withstand its constant pull, ensuring the safety and stability of our buildings and bridges. Athletes train to defy gravity, pushing the limits of human capability with every jump and leap. Artists find inspiration in its invisible presence, creating works that explore the tension between weight and weightlessness. In the natural world, gravity shapes the behavior of rivers, the growth of plants, and the migration patterns of animals. Waterfalls cascade down mountainsides, driven by the unyielding force of gravity. Trees grow tall and strong, their roots anchoring them to the earth while their branches reach for the sky. Birds navigate the skies, their flight paths subtly influenced by the gravitational pull of the earth. As we go about our daily lives, we seldom pause to consider the profound impact of gravity. Yet when we look up at the stars, we are reminded of the invisible force that binds us to the cosmos. Gravity is a constant presence, a silent force that shapes our existence in ways both seen and unseen. It is the unsung hero of the universe, the force that holds everything together and makes life as we know it possible. So, the next time you feel the pull of gravity, take a moment to appreciate its silent, steadfast presence. For without it, the universe would be a very different place. The question lingers, could humanity survive in a world without gravity? The answer, as we've explored, is a resounding no. Not without radical adaptations that would fundamentally alter who we are as a species. Our bodies, our infrastructure, our very way of life are all intricately intertwined with the existence of gravity. Its absence would unravel the fabric of our existence, leaving us adrift in a chaotic and unforgiving world. The thought experiment of a gravityless Earth serves as a stark reminder of our dependence on this fundamental force. It highlights the delicate balance that makes life on our planet possible. So, the next time you feel the pull of gravity, take a moment to appreciate this invisible force.